I want to know what the hell is going on.
What are you talking about?
I should never have listened to you.
All right, guys, we just pulled up to a level 4 hoarder house. You're gonna be shocked as to what you see here. This is gonna be a very, very touching story in the sense that this hoarder talked to me and says, Jimmy, I gotta tell you, I'm really making a mind shift. I know I have to make a difference in the way I live, and she is wanting to get these rats out. So first and foremost, we're gonna do a perimeter inspection to see how they're getting in. We're gonna see how many holes are around the perimeter and the top in this house. The entry point counter starts right now. This is wide open to the garage area. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is just wide open into the house, you guys. Look at that. And another one right here. I wonder if there's any rats in this car. And then we're gonna walk you through this house. Let's get started.
Okay.
They're all right there.
Yeah, that's what I found yesterday.
And do you know if there's any food in here?
No, honey, there's no food.
Nothing, David.
No, thank God the bathroom's okay.
Good. And you haven't seen droppings on there, huh?
No.
Okay. And nothing food over there?
No.
Okay.
Those are all cans and bottles.
Okay. When you reached out to me the other day when I came over, you had said that you finally realized you can no longer live in this type of condition, hoarding.
No. When your children tell you, Mom, what if I have a kid? I want my kid to spend time with their grandmother the way I spent time with my grandmother. I want you to cook and feed us all your delicious food. And you just need to get out of this slump that you've been in, you know? You know, when you go through tremendous trauma, one after another, it takes a toll on you. You feel defeated. And what's the point of taking care of things
Nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters. But then a couple, 3 weeks ago, when I was reading something and I heard something above me in the attic, I said, wait a minute, it's not raining, there's no wind. The next morning I got up and I decided to walk around the house, and that's when I was in shock because I saw for the first time in my life droppings. And I found you. I felt good when you came over and you put me at ease. I knew that you were going to get the job done. You were so kind, so understanding when you saw my situation.
What you just shared with me with your kids, visit you.
And I'm a damn good cook. I'm an excellent cook. I'm going to cook you something.
Deal. Let's get these rats out.
Yeah.
I don't want rat soup.
Yeah.
All right, so David is baiting the rat vac and getting that set up. Rats are very comfortable with all of this amount of content. So with the rat vac, leaving something new in their way, it's gonna cause a lot of newness to their environment. They're very, very neophobic. So what we like to do is just take these contents and just put this over the rat vac like this. Gives them that comfortability, that sense of security that nothing's gonna happen. Look at the ingress there. All right, it's been 48 hours. We've been monitoring. That rat is going into a bathroom where we had no access.
Have you been seeing them coming through from that front area or even the side area where there's the door to the garage?
No, we have not seen any activity. All the activity has been over here in this bedroom right here. So I'm gonna place our tracking powder and then we're gonna wait, monitor for another 48 hours, and then come back and find the trace. But you may have to clear out that entire bathroom, just FYI, okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
I have no issue with that.
All right, guys, it's been 72 hours. She cleaned out that bathroom, so let's go check out that bathroom now that we have access. Okay, as a test, we're gonna place the camera on top of the toilet or in the sink, and we're gonna see if they're coming in and out. There's a wide open pipe. All the cockroaches are coming through. Let's see if the rat is foraging off of the cockroaches. I'm gonna let the client know. Let's get her reaction.
Yes?
Look at this.
Did you spray anything?
No, nothing. This is what the rats have been eating.
What?
So I've got to address this, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna confirm to see if they're coming through this area right here. So I've relocated the rat vac underneath this lav. We have our monitoring camera here, rat vac, and then I also put our new tracking powder. So we'll leave this in the corner here. So if they're in any of these areas and they come out, they'll go into the ingress of that tracking powder port, and then we can track them from there. Now over here, I'm gonna add some tracking powder here, so if we see any rats come from any direction, they come close, because you could see on camera that one rat's been migrating in this area right here, and then it comes this way. So you can see our tracking powder. This is even during the daylight. So I added some peanut butter right there. Okay, Nancy, we are set.
I just want to let you know, after you guys set up everything initially and you guys left and I locked up and I left, I started having an anxiety attack and I started getting emotional and crying. I couldn't believe that it was actually happening, that it was like the beginning of fixing the house, fixing everything, fixing my life. And I really appreciate how patient you've been with me and how kind. I want to thank you, both you brothers. Thank you so much.
You've been truly a blessing to work with, and to see you move forward in your life and heading in a mindset, we're right here alongside you, and it's just been a pleasure working with you. Appreciate it. But we got to get this rat out of here, and we're getting close.
Thank you.
Okay. See, guys, she's making a true effort. There is no judgment here, but to see her make a difference and wanting to change her life, and for us to be a part of that is pretty magical. We got to get these rats out, and it's going to be super interesting to see if they're coming in through that empty pipe. I wish I would have saw that in the very beginning of our inspection, but I'm leaving it. I'm not capping it off. Some of you may say, well, why don't you just cap it off? I want to verify. I want to make sure if there's activity coming in and out of that pipe. And some of you may judge the situation like, how could she live that way? And that's filthy, that's gross. Hey, we all go through things in life that take us through something, but if you come out of it, you're that much stronger. And if that's her path, if that's her road, that's gonna be a magical human being. While it's been a few days, got my UV light, we're gonna go ahead and try to trace out how this one rat is migrating through all of these contents. All right, so you see the peanut butter's gone. You can see the trail right here. See, I was walking up, and look at this. Right through this little tunnel, a little bit right here, up and over. So he could potentially be in this closet here. Let's see. Yep, going through this tub. Yeah, he's dragging the bags. Look at this, you guys, he's dragging these bags into this tub area here. These are all chewed up. Yeah, you can see it on the pipe here. A little bit right there. Yeah, I don't think he's getting into this area here. It's mainly going in there and then coming this way and then into the tub. Yeah, you can see some footprints here. Yep, and in here too. I could see footsteps going into this little tunnel here. You can see a little bit right there on the pipe. We'll start isolating all this whole room out and corner them in. Okay, so now that we understand how they're migrating and we're not successfully catching them, we're gonna have to put them more in distress. We're gonna have to now isolate each area. We're gonna block off the tub area, our stainless steel metal mesh. And then now that we know that the runway is through here, we tracked and traced them in here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna isolate this room with the trap. Then we're gonna add this piece of metal onto this door here so they don't have access to the main house. We did go up in the attic and verify that they are not accessing the wall up into the attic, so that's a really, really, really good thing. Okay, so we relocated the rat vac into this tub just in case they're inside the tub area. There's only one way out, and that's the rat vac. All right, so now that we've got everything isolated, sealed all those holes up, it's just a waiting game now. So hopefully we can get this one rat out of here within the next 48 to 72 hours. I'm back after about 5 days. No signs of that rat in any of the cameras. We got him! We got him! Look at that smile! It was only one! We've been monitoring for, what, how many days?
22.
22 days? Okay, so that's even better confirmation. When you monitor for up to 20 days like that, and we've only seen one rat, and this is it right here, because he was a big boy. That's it.
So is it a big boy?
It's a big boy. I've got to call Jimmy on this one. It's April Fool's today, so let's call Jimmy up. And then just say, Jimmy, I'm sorry, but I hired the wrong twin.
I'm gonna be really mean. I'm gonna be mean.
Don't be mean. Hey, bud. So she's a little upset, bro. I don't know what to do. This is your customer that I had to come in and...
Listen, I want to know what the hell is going on and why you didn't do this to begin with.
The isolation she's talking about, Jimmy.
I just don't get it. I should never have listened to you. I should have brought your brother in first.
What are you talking about?
The reason why, Jimmy, is because I did all the isolation walls and she saw that. And I was able to successfully get rid of the rat, and you didn't.
April Fools!
Oh my God, I was sitting here.
But we got the rat, Jimmy. We sucked him up.
Are you kidding me?
No, that is not an April Fool's joke.
You think I would be mean like that? You think that's me?
I was like, what happened to her? You are an actress. I'm gonna be your agent.
Good thing I isolated these areas. We isolate them in the tub. Remember the tracking powder verified that he was walking up the copper pipes?
Yes, my idea, yes.
I guess it takes two of us to solve your issue. All right, Jim, let me wrap up here.
Before you hang up, can I ask one question? I know you both of you have said that you strongly believe that it's only one rat. Can we set this up again for like 1 or 2 more nights or
Sure,
not?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm 100% confident that there's no other rats. We haven't seen anything on any of these cameras, Jim, for days. We would have seen more
Yeah,
activity.
you are rat free, and to be honest with you,
You're very lucky.
the amount of activity with the droppings really proves that there was only one. If we would have saw a lot of droppings, that would have been a concern, as well as seeing small babies and another one running around together. We've never witnessed that. It's always been that one.
And then I called the psychiatrist 2 weeks ago. He says, do you really think that you are a hoarder, or is it the fact that you have so much anxiety and so much of a depression that you have no motivation to move forward? I said, I think it's both, but I need to be evaluated.
Yes.
And I said, let's go and let's see what this other specialist is going to determine.
For you to be open and honest about the whole situation is such a massive, massive, massive step that I just want to acknowledge
Thank you.
how proud I am of you for just acknowledging it, because
And
we've
not
dealt
hi- and not
and not
hiding.
hide it. You're
Yeah.
like, I want help, and you're moving in that direction.
Yeah,
Give me a hug.
yeah. Thank you, dear. Thank you.
You're amazing.
I still have a life to live.
All right, we just gotta install our rat caps on the roof vents. Okay, so this is all wire meshed here. That's covered. Then we have the rat caps on. Well, this house is completely sealed up, and I guarantee you this job is a wrap. And it deserves the rat dance.
The twins do it again.
Another successful rat extermination. Job solved. We will see you on the next one.